This video will demonstrate the use of the KNX IoT router to enable communications between a KNX IoT device and a KNX TP device. So first, let's have a look at a common example scenario. Let's say you've got some KNX devices and you want them to communicate with each other, except that one of them is an IoT device and the others are TP devices. Now, how can we achieve communications between those two types of devices? There are two very important special devices that need to be present in order for this to work. You're going to need a device which will convert thread IPv6 messages to KNX net IP, and then you're going to need another device which will convert KNX net IP to KNX TP. So for the latter, you use a KNX IP router, which we've got one over here. So this is a Meanwell KNX IP router. So that will translate your KNX net IP messages to KNX TP messages. Now, to translate the KNX IoT messages to KNX net IP, now this is where the KNX IoT router comes in. So our KNX IoT router runs on the KNX IoT hub, which I'm holding here in my hand. So that device has many features, which we are going to get into in future videos. But to give you a quick overview, this device provides wired connectivity, thread connectivity, Wi-Fi. It even has a MQTT proxy running on it. But the focus of today is on the KNX IoT router, which is running on the device. So let's have a quick look at the user interface. So as you can see, there's a dedicated page on the user interface for the KNX IoT router. So this allows you to essentially configure it using ETS. So you have programming mode here, which you can enable or disable. You can factory reset it. You've got the KNX QR code. So now let's have a look at a real example, which is the setup that I have here on my desk. So let's open up the ETS project. If we have a look at the topology, you'll see that we've got an IoT line, which contains the KNX IoT router, as well as our IoT relay device here. And then on the TP line, we've got the IP-TP media coupler, and we have a TP push button device, which is that device here. Now, the way we've configured this demo is as follows. So if I open up the group addresses panel, you'll see there are two group addresses. So group address 1, we're using that for sending a message from the push button device to the relay so that the relay turns on. And then the other group address we're using to send feedback from the relay to the push button. All right, so I will show you this working in action. So the button on the bottom here is what will turn on the relay. The button on the top is what will turn it off. So if I press on, off, you see the relay turn on, and that's indicated by the red LED here. All right, that's all for today's video. Thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.